Hello everyone, this is Leo from the Mixed Making Misplaced channel. This is going to be more of a quick video, just kind of testing out some new things. My voice is pretty much back to where it used to be, just a little bit of phlegm here and there, but the setup might be a little janky, so you can see a little bit more of my cluttered workspace than you would normally. But we are going to open up the new LUARD Strike deck set. I finally got it. This deck is very near and dear to my heart. I love LUARD. It's a very cool aesthetic, in my opinion. I really like the whole Dragon Wizard thing. So I finally got it in my mail. I got this from the Game Guys in Houston, which will be hosting the Springfest event for us here in Texas in a couple of weeks, if not pretty soon, if I remember correctly. So if you ever need stuff from them, they're not a sponsor of the channel, they're just very nice guys. They were gracious enough to send me this deck set all the way from their store in Houston down to where I live, and I'm very thankful for that, because I was not going to be able to get my hands on that otherwise, but I did get it now. So let's get into opening this thing. Obviously they're all the same, but you know, it's just nice. I want to enjoy the contents of this with y'all. Don't want to get this thing too scratched up. My knife, it's from I believe I got it at one of those like crappy stores in Corpus, but it's one of the many knives I have with me. But let's get into opening this thing. I did want to get the premium deck set, but it is a little expensive, and as we kind of need to save funds for the channel and get different decks like that, it's kind of hard for us to splurge on something like the premium deck set. Look, there he is. So the new sleeves obviously have him on them. Sorry, I'm not used to this different camera angle, and a little bit higher and a little bit further away. I do like them. I even have, these aren't the only LUARD sleeves I have, obviously. I have some of the older ones. So I have the old Drag Strider ones, and then I have the Drag Abyss ones. These are the extras I have from my premium deck. Because I did play a lot of LUARD in Premium, as well as in V. I even won a shop challenge once with Premium LUARD. This was around the time when Katrina was running around. So, you know, that was pretty impressive. I had to beat a couple Katrinas that day, but I got it. Dude, these sleeves are so cool. Even if the deck, to me, isn't that aesthetically pleasing, or not aesthetically, but gameplay-wise, excuse me. Gameplay-wise, very pleasing. I will say the new art for him is very cool. Even if I might just switch it out for the OG ones that I already know and love. Let's take a look at this deck now. Nothing going to be different here, but always fun to see new cards. Please don't damage them. So we've got the full set of the LUARDs. Oh, got the camera angle wrong again. You got the Liafall, the Knees, and then the Root. The Solemn Cloud Dragon, the Morfessas, the Estras. These are such reminiscent cards. I mean, I recognize these cards. Estras is one of my favorite cards in the premium deck. Just a recursive PG that just kind of sets up your whole combo. Abyssal Owl, another familiar face. Seamus is not one I remember very much, but this new form is definitely much more interesting. Then we have Preservation Angel, Luminosity Wizard, and then we got your OT. Some triggers, draw triggers, front. They just give you the normal sets, and then let's get into the new strides. So the new Drag Strider LUARD states that you can discard a grade 3 card with LUARD in its card name from hand to stride it on Van, and then Generation Break 2 Ritual 7. When it attacks, you have 5 or more units with the Ritual ability until end of battle. This unit gets plus 10k and a crit, and then you retire 2 rear guards and discard a grade 3 card with LUARD and card from hand. So you have to discard 2 LUARDs from hand to get the full effect. And then this unit gets drive +1, and your opponent can now call grade 1 or greater cards to Guardian Circle. I think there's actually been an errata to this. I think it's your opponent can now call grade 1 or greater cards from hand to Guardian Circle. So in case you didn't know that, there was a little bit of an errata or like a effect change to that. So it's only from hand to Guardian Circle. I mean, the Blitz Order gets around this anyways. Most Blitz Orders do, because the Guardian Circle and the Order Zone are 2 different locations, and Blitz Orders are played into the Order Zone, not into Guardian Circle. And then we got one of those in that very, very nice new art. Drag Strider so cool. Look at this. I really wish I could have gotten the premium deck set, but a little bit too expensive, unfortunately. So for now, I'll just have my one pretty one. Then we have the second stride. Let's just look at the pretty one. This is Drag Driver LUARD. Say this is just your first stride, so you just discard anything with grade 3 or greater. And then Ritual 3, so you'd have to have at least 3 grade 1s in drop. When it attacks, you counterblast 1 and turn a card from your G zone face up. You search your deck for up to 1 unit card with the Ritual ability, call it to rear, and shuffle your deck. I might honestly enjoy playing this in Premium itself. I haven't played Premium much lately, simply because it's kind of gotten a little too hectic for my liking. I feel like people really enjoy that format, and I'm just not a huge fan of it, but I might dip my toes back into it. And maybe if there's some interest, we could even do some Premium gameplay. But the art of LUARD is so cool. I always love the art. And then we've got our new Stride license for LUARD. So, same thing as all the others. And the unique ability is at the end of your turn, if you strode without paying cost this turn, you choose up to a 1 crit from your drop and put him on the bottom of your deck. So, probably not as crazy as maybe like the Messiah one, but it's still pretty good, right? And then, we have some extra copies of Liafall and Solemn Clout Dragon. If they were going to give us extra copies of these, all I'm saying is they could have definitely give us extra copies of... No, please. They're sticking to my cards. Why is that tape so sticky? They could have given us extra copies of the knees, because that's one of the reasons this deck is so fucking expensive. That this one grade 1 people need a full set of, and I understand if you're playing Premium, these new crests can be pretty strong, so I understand why this is so expensive, but it's crazy. I bought this, I think, for about $100, excluding shipping, but I understand that that's market price, or that was market price for the Stride deck set, but it's pretty much just this card, which is the crazy part. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna upgrade this deck for sure. I'm gonna sleeve it up. I don't believe there's anything else in here. I'll just confirm, but I'm pretty sure it's just styrofoam. Got a cool storage box out of it. If I could. The storage has decided to make this thing... Oh, there we go. New storage box. There we go. Look at him. He's so cool. I love him. He's unfortunately not the one that's back to ruin a format this time. I think although LUARD is pretty good, I don't think he's going to be the Stride deck set that's going to be a problem. I definitely think it's going to be the other one that released alongside him, but for now, we'll have to wait and see. I'm going to be sleeving this deck up, probably getting some games with it, coming up with a list that I feel comfortable with, and then we'll post it here on the channel. But for now, this has been Leo. Thank you all for watching.